它坝倒了，坝倒了。你看，那水涌进来了，好大的水啊！
装上了，装上了。你看装了那漂亮。
里边有人啊！
哎呦，
太好了喂，好了这个。
China is currently confronting one of its most serious multi-provincial flooding emergencies in recent months, as relentless torrential rainfall continues to batter large sections of central and eastern China. The disaster has affected numerous provinces and municipalities, including Hunan, Hubei, Chongqing, Anhui, Jiangsu, and Hunan, where rapidly rising rivers, flash floods, landslides, and widespread urban inundation have forced mass evacuations and triggered large-scale emergency operations.
聚龙街又淹了，我们这一排店基本上都没开门，就我们开着来看看什么情况，店里边都被淹了。今年淹得很严重了，比每年都严重。虽然每年都淹，但是没有今年淹得这么深。
The ongoing crisis developed after a slow-moving rain belt became established across the Yangtze River basin and neighboring regions, continuously drawing moisture from the South China Sea, the Bay of Bengal, and the Western Pacific. Meteorological agencies report that the atmospheric system has produced unusually concentrated rainfall over a short period of time, with some areas recording precipitation levels normally seen over several weeks or even months. As rainfall intensified, river systems across central China began rising rapidly, placing enormous pressure on reservoirs, flood control infrastructure, drainage systems, and embankment. Authorities in several provinces activated emergency flood control responses as water levels approached or exceeded warning threshold.
杨人桥里讲电杆子成大路里，没了桥一大路喽。几伙人没得啊？忙啊，累到几伙人不几多岁，那点杆子讲道路里。
哦吼。
Hydrological experts warned that the combination of continuous rain, saturated soil, and mountainous terrain significantly increased the risk of secondary disasters such as mudslides, mountain torrents, and structural collapses. Among the hardest-hit regions is Chongqing municipality in southwestern China, where severe overnight rainstorms triggered destructive flash floods and landslide.
到尾桥了，刚才这上面的是下面的，那几口车。
Districts such as Yongchuan experienced sudden surges of muddy floodwater that swept through roads, residential communities, and low-lying urban areas. Official reports confirmed multiple fatalities and numerous missing persons after homes, vehicles, and sections of infrastructure were overwhelmed by rapidly rising water.
你车里边已经进水了，大概是系统故障，然后车灯全部都亮了。啊？听见了？你小心点。
Rescue workers have continued round-the-clock search operations despite dangerous conditions, with many affected communities temporarily cut off after roads and bridges were submerged or destroyed. Emergency crews in Chongqing have relied on inflatable boats, excavation equipment, and manual rescue operations to reach trapped residents. Thousands of people have been evacuated from high-risk zones and relocated to emergency shelters established in schools, community halls, and government buildings.
你看那个树都全部那个河那边的田全部又污完了，小麦都没割完，长得好。别往屋里跑了。
In Hunan province, torrential rainfall caused major rivers and tributaries to overflow across several counties. Floodwaters spread rapidly into villages, agricultural land, and transportation corridors, inundating large sections of farmland and residential districts. Some areas reported record-breaking rainfall within a 24-hour period, leading to sudden nighttime flooding that forced residents to evacuate with little warning. In neighboring Hubei province, extensive flooding has impacted both urban centers and rural communities. Heavy rainfall transformed streets into rivers in several cities, severely disrupting transportation and daily life. Water entered residential compounds, commercial districts, underground facilities, and public infrastructure, forcing temporary closures of schools, businesses, and transportation routes. Emergency responders in Hubei conducted large-scale rescue missions in flooded residential neighborhoods, including operations in chest-deep water to reach elderly residents and individuals trapped inside buildings. Anhui province has also emerged as one of the most vulnerable regions during the current flooding event. Authorities issued top-level flood and geological disaster alerts after continuous rain pushed river systems toward critical levels.
那麦子昨天还可以收，今天都收不成个了。
Mountainous areas in Anhui faced heightened risks of landslides and mudslides as prolonged saturation weakened hillside stability. In Jiangsu province, sustained rainfall and upstream runoff have caused river levels to rise steadily, increasing pressure on flood defenses in eastern China's low-lying plains. Although the destruction has so far been less severe compared to inland provinces, authorities remain on alert because downstream flooding risks often continue even after rainfall begins to weaken upstream. Drainage systems in several urban areas have faced heavy strain as continuous rainwater accumulation led to localized flooding and transportation disruption. Experts warn that prolonged heavy rainfall events are becoming more destructive due to rapid urbanization, pressure on natural drainage systems, and intensifying climate-related weather extremes.
你呀，你瞧瞧脚还在这融一个，啊，不会游泳的都不敢搁这儿来。